basically, we started the session with you guys gathering into the reprieve, trying to decide what you're going to do with Bishop. After a while, Adrian decided to go out and have a chat with it. They chatted for a bit. Nothing too much was established there. Adrian subtly threatened it a few times, but he seemed unfazed by the threats. After coming back, I'm trying to remember, I listened to the first part on the way to work, but I didn't get very far because it's 4 hours.
It's 3.5. Arlen and Bayer had a conversation. Then that led into Russell getting his thing and tuning with it. Then Oliver went and did his morning rounds. Then everyone went and got breakfast. Then we eventually went back to the bishop. Bayer did his chore, or attempted to chore.
Oh, that's right.
Arlen then went to talk to said bishop. Then the little face change happened. And it's like, I'm a most god. And it's like, oh no! Kind of all hell breaks loose metaphorically. And then hell really breaks loose when we go to talk to Sinclair. And it's just like, can we come and talk? Do you have an appointment? No. Would you like to make an appointment? Absolutely fucking not.
Over my dead body.
And that's what
You're
happened.
under arrest.
We're only here to cause a ruckus.
It literally felt we were collectively Dale Ribble.
Oh. Anyway, long story short, mini crisis averted. And here we are. So, a little bit of time has passed, only a few days, like 2 or 3. Is there anything, obviously you guys are now also level 6. I say obviously because I don't know if I told you or not, but if I did, it's obvious. If not, it is obvious because I'm telling you. So you can level up.
The episode, it's obvious.
Obviously. Now, is there anything that anybody wants to do on this short rest? Any conversations, any like shopping, anything like that?
We continue work on getting the goggles of night set with
The creepy face mask?
yeah.
How much time do we have?
I'm gonna say like 3 days.
Does anything come of Oliver's little bit of a tirade with the Sinclairs?
Oh yeah, that's right. Thank you for reminding me of that. You get pulled into the office, the principal's office, and you're warned that you're on thin ice. You can't fuck up. You're harassed the senator. What do you think is gonna happen?
Well, I mean,
You didn't think, did you?
well, no, he's up to no good. Like,
Why do you say that?
it was in my report. Do you guys not read?
I read the report. At what point did he say he's not gonna do any good?
I mean,
I think I read the line "merciful God." That seems good. Beats annihilating God, God of smiting, God of hatred, God of death.
he just does. I don't have a good feeling about it, and
Look, man, this kid is ambitious. He's not even half of what his daddy is. He's just a noble with his thumb stuck up his ass. Name one good thing he's created.
well, I don't know if he meant to, but one of the members of our reprieve, maybe, if he created.
That makes no sense. How do you make a human? Did he have a kid
Nope,
out of wedlock? That's probably how this kid gets born.
no. But I'm really starting to realize. I know you guys are getting ready to have the little summit thing that you're gonna need everyone there for. But I think after that, I'm gonna put in my resignation.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, here's the thing. You, for whatever reason, have a problem with mages. I don't understand. But it's going to get you in trouble.
Yes, that I know. Well, it's mostly because I haven't really met any good ones
Have you
yet.
met a bad one? Name one crime that any of the mages have committed in front of you.
see, that's the thing. You're saying in front of. I know that they've done something.
Defy any evidence.
Those kids are up.
I mean, I don't know. There was that whole little like drug thing and a pretty big inclination that they may have been involved.
But they ended up not being involved.
We-
You're the one that put
One literally like affiliated lied to our group and tricked us and all that stuff.
affiliated. There's people affiliated with the guards that lie all the time.
They're the people in charge of the city and they let crime run rampant.
Crime run rampant. How many reports do you have a day about people being hurt, injured?
I honestly don't know.
Not a lot.
Something stinks and you're making too much sense and I have made up my mind.
There.
I'm just saying, I can only protect you for so long, especially if you just start kicking hornet's nest. Are the odds going to happen that one of these guys are going to go bad? Absolutely. It's going to happen. They're humans. Most of them have sticks stuck up their ass. Arrogant assholes. Pains in my ass. But they have the power of creating reality in their hands. The fact that the city's still standing means they're on our side.
Is it though? I mean, hopefully you're right. Yeah. But I think I'll do the same stuff. I'll probably still do the same patrols, but I just won't have to report to the guard.
Yeah, so I don't know if that's strictly legal.
Well, I mean, I just
I mean, people can hire you for mercenary work, but you just randomly smacking people in the head saying stop resist is going to get you in a lot of trouble.
Well, I'm not gonna just go around and hit people.
What did you do when you went to the senator's house? What was the plan there?
I didn't hit anybody.
I said, what was the plan?
We were going to try to. Why are you asking? You seem awfully curious now.
Because I have a feeling the plan involved hitting somebody.
Only if we found out they were doing evil things, like killing people and putting their souls into constructs, kind of thing.
Where do you get the stuff?
Like I said, I'm walking around with my eyes open. I don't know what you're doing.
Did you hide any of that third eye? Do I need to search you, run you through a drug test?
No.
Well, if you see any constructs with living souls stuck in them, just point them out.
For what though?
To prove your point?
What would that end up doing though? I mean, would that make you want to investigate the Sinclairs?
I highly doubt you'll find one, so I'm not really like, I was just being like,
I mean, if you give me
arguing
a
your
little bit.
argument, because, okay, I'll give you a little bit. How
Okay.
about this? I give you until the thin ice underneath your feet breaks.
So what if it breaks before the summit?
It's probably better if it did, if it's going to break at any point.
Not during?
No, not during.
Okay. Well, this kind of went the way I thought it was going to go.
Yeah, look, you're a good man. You do good work. You got a good heart, but you can't just be angry at every authority figure mage that you run across. It's going to get you nowhere.
Nah, it just...
Okay, can you once again name one authority figure mage you have not been angry with?
The one that lives in the creepy house that my friend Rooney talks to. He doesn't like me, but I haven't...
I have a feeling I know why he doesn't like you.
Oh, I called his house creepy. There's skeletons.
Okay.
That's sneaky skeletons.
And I mean, I'm normally polite to them on the street and stuff. I get into arguments with them a lot.
Okay. Well, we're here now. I think I've given you very clear instructions not to piss off any more mages.
Yeah.
if you feel the need to piss off a mage, how about you come to me first and we discuss it? And I'll get someone more level-headed to investigate it. Yeah, see, I need a commitment, not silence.
Oh, I will try.
I need a solid commitment.
Yes.
Thank you, Oliver.
Okay.
You can go resume your
Mm-hmm.
anything else?
Real quick, why might my long sword be a +4 when my short sword's a +7? Proficiency with both.
One is finesse, so it's using dex. Longsword is using strength.
Gotcha.
How much could I hypothetically get for the image of the eagle if I were to try and slash how much would the goggles a second goggles of night might be?
It was funny because I, for a second, thought you were going to sell Arlen's goggles of night that you were looking at. I was like, wow, let's go. Give me a second. Depending on how well you schmooze them, anywhere from 250 to 500 gold.
And how much would another pair of goggles of night possibly be?
Uh, 500 gold.
We will sit on what we have right now.
All right. If nothing, Bayor, what? You're good?
I'm just gonna get another 100 gold worth of stuff and something.
Sounds like a plan.
However, we'll need to make a pit stop to go talk to Bayor.
Okay. Before that, Bayor, your contacts let you know another attack on the Kifkin caravan up to the north.
Okay.
Pretty bad one this one.
Alrighty. I'll toss them a few gold for their information.
I guess. And you guys can have that combo.
Oliver would head up to the reprieves, him thinking that's where Bayor would be.
They were going to actually be at, is it the Lady of Light? Is that what it is?
The church?
Ladies' home.
Ladies
Yes.
Hall. He'll be there. Just thinking.
So the reprieve. Is Dax there?
Most likely, yeah.
Yeah.
Working.
Have you seen Bayor?
Tell them where you went.
I mean, this would be something that's just a random day, you know. But in an effort to not be alone, yeah, I'd let him know that.
Okay. Yeah, he'll tell you that he said he was going to go to Lady Hall's thing.
Okay. Then he will head that way.
Okay. You make it there easy enough.
We'll go into the chapel.
Bear's going to be outside, like, you know, around the graveyard, looking at the thing where the big frog monster thing threw the rock,
On
and then
the
you all
inside of the wall or the outside.
on the inside,
Okay.
but it's where you all fixed it. He's basically like admiring y'all's repair of it.
So we'll go into the chapel and look around and be like, "Huh? Bayor's not here. Shit, I missed him."
Mm-hmm.
And we'll see if he sees Father Fort Hill or one of the
You see a nun.
stewards.
Oh my god, it's Nancy.
Have you seen Bayor? See around? I told you he's here.
How are you? Do you look like Cranston or the tiefling?
I'm Bayor at this point.
Tiefling.
The tiefling. Okay.
I'm like, I don't feel like that. Okay. Yeah, he's out back, staring at the wall.
Okay. Thanks.
Aptly put.
I'm gonna say, you would have probably got a nicer description if you were in the human form.
That's fine.
No.
Oliver will head outside and find you looking at the wall. Hey!
Some good work.
What part?
Well, didn't you have a hand in fixing this?
Oh, the wall? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember. Someone helped lift me up.
I believe it was our alabaster friend.
Hmm.
What can I do for you?
I'm trying to remember now.
Well, I've got some news for you while we wait.
Okay.
One of my contacts has recently informed me that your Kithkin caravan has been brutally assaulted up north. And it's the closest thing to a lead that we've gotten in some time.
Well, that's not necessarily the lead I was hoping for. Well, yeah, whatever I've met. Okay. You said up north?
Mm-hmm. Did they give me an actual space or or place?
Yeah. It's near the spine of the wood.
Do they know what attacked it? Like bandits, hopefully? Like, they're usually more reasonable.
I don't think so.
Too much.
Okay.
What you would expect.
Well, I'm gonna be going there.
Mm-hmm.
Probably could use some help.
Yeah, I would. Excuse me. Wholeheartedly agree.
Okay.
Because if this thing took out an entire caravan or assaulted it heavily, I would assume you probably don't want to go it alone.
I mean, if you guys didn't want to go, I'm not gonna force you, but I'm going.
I don't think you'll have to force anybody, or anybody would say no. We will need to make sure we have arrangements for here for however long we're going to be gone.
Oh, I resign with the guard. I'm on thin ice anyway. It'll be fine. They'll be fine.
The guard is one thing. I also mean the reprieve. And everybody else who, the last time we left, we luckily had a few folks back who could be around here and kind of keep an eye on things, but we'll just need to make sure we just plan accordingly. We don't need to be rash in our decision making, which I don't think we will be, but just as we leave, we need to leave well so we can return well.
We can have Dax take messages again.
Mm-hmm.
I can at least set out a standard plan for guardsmen. Rooney can finish his homework. Sorry. Arlen wanders and helps people. So Arlen can wander northward and help people. Russell, I'm not sure what he always is doing, but I'm sure he can figure that in. And, yep. That's about as far as I'm going to get with this planning thing. I'm going to go I'll meet you at the reprieve in like a couple hours.
Sure.
All right. And Oliver will hastily make his exit to head to the barracks to enter into a new conversation that probably happened only a couple hours ago.
It's funny because I was sitting there like, I don't remember you actually like quitting. I thought you were putting in a note. All
Yeah, he was, but in his mind, he's resigned.
right, see you back at the barracks.
Mm-hmm. He will sheepishly knock on the door to say,
Come in. It's been 2 hours. For the love of God, man, did you piss off a mage?
No.
Yes. May I ask why you're here?
So, you know how I said I'd resign after the summit?
Yes.
Well, I don't know how long it's gonna take, but I need to head north and like I need to go probably tonight. Start making my way that way.
Okay.
One of the Kithkin caravans apparently was attacked and it's not good, and I don't know if it's the caravan I was a part of or what, but there's some. I need to go make sure they're okay. So
Well,
can you make sure my troop is like all set and they have someone to fill in and all that stuff?
I can do that. Sadly, don't have too much leeway. You're probably right with not having a job when you come back.
I mean, it may accelerate, and if you guys need to hire us out for the summit thing, you can.
Well, of course. I'm just saying with the, like I said, good man, but can't
Yeah.
have you affiliated in.
Yeah, we can. I'll throw all my stuff in my footlocker and I'll get that out of here.
Godspeed. Hope it's not as bad as it sounds.
Me too.
Good luck. Okay. Alright.
He will go pack up all of his stuff in his footlocker and then pick that up and help lug that back to the reprieve.
What is the guy doing?
I'm gonna go tell Decker I'm leaving.
Okay.
See what she thinks about that, and try to amicably talk about having to go on a trip to help Oliver figure out what's happening with his family.
Okay. You want to act it out, or
I mean, if it's going to be a quick thing, then that's fine. I would tell her that the case that I'm working on hit a dead end, because in reality, he just thinks it's an accident. So,
let me roll D20 and she'll tell you if he's hit a dead end or not.
Actually, it's your friend.
he's like, "Oh no."
I'm doing some canvassing because I've gotten a word of a strange appearances around there.
Okay.
Saying that it was a strange reading. Maybe we'll see.
But you thought about, well, when you say strange reading, do they have any ideas?
No, and just as a reminder, she's talking about the spell.
No, I know. Yeah, the thing that's like, can they determine what it was?
No, that's the difficult part. But two uses of the word strange is all I got right now. So, see what happens.
Okay. Well, if I think of anything while I'm out and about, I'll let you know.
Good news. It's not as I'm not getting as much pressure from the up top anymore. But
Mm-hmm.
someone is dead, so we're gonna have to find him.
Yeah.
Or it. Good luck. To Oliver, good luck.
Yeah. He's gonna need it. I think something's up with him and his relationship with the guard. So
Yeah. The rumor mill is he harassed two of Sinclair's guardsmen, and yeah, it's not a good one. So hopefully,
what is What's the deal with Sinclair?
Which one?
The young Dick.
You summed it up fairly well. Lives off his, like we call him daddy, but really it's his uncle's money.
Okay.
Trying to aspire to be his uncle.
Who
It's not
is
a bad artificer, but he's got more ambition than common sense.
Well, it seems like that's all you need to be a mage.
Well, usually there's other things like the ability to back your shit up and cosmic powers, but
Well, does anyone know what he's currently working on?
no, he's known for a party boy. He likes to invite people over and show off his designs and
What kind of designs?
rumors of sometimes he's got this one room where there's these like flying little mechanical things that change the ceiling. He's done different type of games like chess,
When you say chess, he's just playing chess.
life-size automatons walking around doing what they're commanded to do.
Have we thought about? I'm gonna go on a crazy thread here, so bear with me. Have they thought about that weird spell being something that maybe one of these mages has made?
As in,
A life-size chess piece? Or a flying mechanical thing?
I mean, I guess that could kind of fit, but
So why don't you go talk to Sinclair about what he's done?
because he's the kid of a senator type esque person, and you don't just go question him about something he randomly made.
What if
That
I figure out that he is connected to that? Does that still stand?
If you have evidence,
Okay, let's
I mean,
say
if you
Just pulls Arlen out of the pocket.
I would trust that if you say that there's a good reason I can refocus my search, but I can't just go hard at him.
No, I understand. Okay.
Is there something I need to know?
Well, was there any connection between the apothecary and Sinclair?
I mean, honestly, I hadn't gone to the higher circles because the apothecary wasn't really known for that. I can try to find some.
Well, that would be great, but do we know if the apothecary was into anything strange, or
Seems like he's just a random good dude.
is it a girl? Is it a female or a male?
Who?
The apothecary.
I honestly don't
She's-
know. She,
It's a woman. Sorry, every time you say he, I've listened to her say she, and you say he, and I'm like, it's a them. Might be a avenue, or possibly one of the other mages.
seem
Maybe.
awfully fixated though on Sinclair.
I'll say this. It seems like Sinclair. You know what? I'll be very honest with you. I had a bit of a run-in with not knowing that Sinclair was a family name. I thought it was a person. I was laboring under the delusion that I was going to find this Sinclair first name person and dig my way deeper into whatever shenanigans they were doing. And I think one of the issues is I've hung out with Oliver too long. So I'm utilizing a scalpel to peel an orange, right? So I need
That seems
to,
effective.
let me tell you. So that's what I got to go on right now. And also, I'm a little jittery having to. You remember the last time I roughed it? So unless we go to city to city to city, I am going to.
I mean, the caravans are like rolling cities.
I'll be the judge of that. So maybe a Popple Avenue, maybe a little more you can go on.
So is there a reason why we're focusing on Sinclair, or do you think this is maybe some mage monstrosity and you're just mad at Sinclair because of what happened?
Option 2.
Well, that is certainly an avenue. I mean,
It's something I can work on when I get back.
Usually,
But
if it's something created by a mage, the spell comes back as a construct of some sort. But like I said, this gave mixed results. So.
well, one thing that we've also seen, as you well know, is things coming out of nothing, rips in reality happening. So all hell can break loose, especially before these accords.
Well, I don't disagree, but if we had a thread before these things happen and we can stop them, most of the time we do. It's just
Right.
it's the ones we don't that things go to shit, and this could be one of those. And if we can get it before it happens, cool beans.
Yeah.
If it turns out to be a killer robot or whatever you think it is, then we might want to get it before it assassinates one of the dictators.
Hero's hat just. No.
But like I said, if it's a robot of some sort, it would most likely come up as a construct. So it's something. It either has the ability to mask itself, but usually that would be completely, or it's something new. And both of those are scary.
Yeah.
Things right before the Accords.
Well, do you think that we have 20-something days, right? A couple of weeks before things really start?
You're at 3 weeks. By the end of this foray, you'll probably be at 2 weeks.
So, well, perhaps we can get help from one of them when they come.
I ain't asking.
I will. But don't hurt my feelings. They probably will when they say no.
It's like they might. You want to walk up to a gold dragon and say, "Can you help me?"
I know it's me.
Or Asmodeus and say, "Hey, buddy, do me a solid."
Yeah. All right. Man, be one hell of a.
Just as a reminder, that's the level of people that are coming to this. So
Yeah.
please,
Yeah.
please,
And Oliver's gonna be around them all.
please. Watch your little friend.
Yeah.
Bunch of little friends.
I mean, that may be the result of watching your little friend. But
All right. That was something that I had in mind, and like you said, if it's something that's hiding, something that's cloaking itself, it's going to be very difficult.
well, I mean, every once in a while, a mage has a rogue experiment that goes wild. It's definitely a thought, but there's a lot of them. And unless I know who to tie it to, I gotta follow the thread from this end until I get there.
Well, did they find anything out with that dwarf that they picked up? They had some very strange magic on them. Could something not have gone wrong with that?
I doubt it, because this is the magic that dwarf had was the ability to unlock very specific blocks, and they were trying to replicate it.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, I'll still be thinking, and if you don't mind checking in on Dax every now and then until I get back, or at least Dax. I'm not going to say the reprieve. That sounds like a very dick thing to say. Dax, please.
I will check in with the police on the things there.
Well, nothing's really there, but I just want to make sure no one tries to move in on that while Dax is off for a day, because I'm sure he's not going to stay there the entire time.
Well, I'm sure if they do move in, just kick them out and get back. Tomorrow, but we all.
I would say that depends on who. Especially if somebody wants to come in early for the Accords and then hang out in a Wizard's Tower where they could make it a 5-star resort.
I like you and all, but I ain't stopping any of them moving in anyway.
I'll take that under
file a report and let the bosses handle it.
I'll take that under advisement. Thank you, my darling. Gets around the head and leave. It's like, come on, babe.
Mr. Dragon, sir, you're not allowed to be here.
Come to the neighbor teaser.
All right. What about you? What you up to?
Rooney is sealed in his room, singing War Pigs. It looks very much like a Tony Stark in his workshop type deal with him and his shadow leaning over this mask, just tinkering away. It puts his hands in the wings. Fuck off.
Nice.
And then he's back to bobbing his head and
That's neat. Okay. You?
every time there's a break in the music, you will hear the distinct sound of weapons and arrows being sharpened. Just the from the attic.
Just above you.
Well then,
Arlen, I think Arlen is just exploring the city. This is just like a couple of days, right?
Mhm.
Yeah. Arlen now feels like going into the upper city is so
Go for the Terminator.
they're just kind of looking around.
roll a perception check.
I
need to disabuse you of this notion. I'm just messing with you. You don't have to roll.
illusion.
If it, I can make Arlen can make wrong assumptions. That's fine. Maybe doing some healing here and there, but
Yeah.
we're just walking.
Alrighty. Cool beans. Adrian, you got anything you going to do?
Well, since we just turned level 6, you just picked up experience or expertise, so should be dusting off her thieves' tools and practicing lock picking.
Yeah.
To kind of get back in the swing of using those. She would have put in to try to have an actual meeting with the Sinclairs. Not really expecting for much since the last time she was like, I'll just out you for all of your sexual deviancy if you don't see me down.
Roll a persuasion check.
We're going to get him.
No. We got like it's a 2 plus. So we got a 7.
They diplomatically say no by saying they have an appointment within the next 7 months.
That's what I would tell me too. If I were to, I would be remiss if I didn't ask. If I came alone. None of my noisy friends.
Oh my.
I'll give you another chance of persuasion with a slightly higher difficulty.
Oliver just needs to get the door open.
Just dump them out of a bag of holding. Go, man.
We got a dirty 20.
Okay. Wouldn't necessarily be opposed, but we do have to prepare for meeting dignitaries, so it probably won't be until after the awards.
Right. When are the accords again?
About 3 weeks.
Thank you. It's very gracious of you. Like I said, I will come along.
All right. Cool beans. Anything else?
She comes back for a reprieve. She's like, I want snipers on the roof. I get to
All right. So, Bay or Oliver, do you all try to round people up? Like, what does that look like?
I mean, I'd meet him back when we said we were going to meet. So
Yeah.
a couple hours, I'd go talk to
Obviously,
Decker.
these- These two were already there.
Yeah.
So basically, we're just missing these two.
These
That
two.
would be Arlen and Adrian.
Okay.
Off doing their things.
All right.
Yeah, so I mean, Sarah pretty much said I am resigned.
Okay.
So
Well, you told me.
we can go tonight.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Well,
We'll set the trunk down.
were you able to get the gator head?
He'll look at it. We hung it here.
Did we? As he puts his wing up. Sorry, you doing a loud thump made me think, oh, that's what you did. You took the entire gator head, but yeah, so it's in there. We just need to let everybody know that this is an option. Obviously, it's not a mission that we have to make everybody do, as you said earlier. So we can round everybody up. Have you seen anybody else? I think I can hear Rooney, and there's a very distinct.
Well, that would probably be Russell if I had to guess.
Yeah. I agree. I've never seen Adrian sharpen that thing in her life. Other than her mouth or wit.
Okay. How do you do that?
What's that?
Sharpen your wit.
Oliver,
Mm-hmm.
I am not a man of faith, but I do believe in miracles. I don't believe in this miracle. So I'm going to go ahead and not answer. And we're going to come back to that later.
I'm not pulling my punches next time we spar.
Honestly, to die by your hand would be a good day.
I won't kill you.
You'll wish you had if you do.
You can poke in the morning.
Yeah.
And later on, it's gonna be like, how do we sharpen your wit? Like this. The headband on him.
Oh. I see all the colors.
And he has a stroke.
I'm telling you, I want to make it a charisma, man. You got really charismatic Oliver running around.
Huh, I almost did take
It's
bump
just
in my charisma.
Just a straight up golden retriever.
Well, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go let him know. You know, stomp up the stairs and just hearing the music coming from Rooney's room rap on the door loudly.
Come in.
What does he see when he comes in?
Just open the door.
Me looking up from a project with goggles on.
Hey.
Hello.
So I'm gonna be heading up north. Some people that I know, that like the caravans I've traveled with, they got attacked, and I gotta figure that out. If you're not busy, I'd like your help.
No, you're right.
Both sides you're going to say no. I was like, what?
No, I'm good, man. I'm good.
Now I got to figure out how to make you go up there.
Also, I'm out of the guard, so there's that. And
You got fired?
well, I kind of quit,
Oh.
but I wasn't gonna quit for like another month. But because I got to leave, they said I probably just wouldn't have a job when I got back anyway.
It's probably better off you don't want to be working those courts going on.
Well, I have a feeling we'll probably be working anyway. I'm gonna need someone to keep everything safe. But yeah, I'm gonna go let Russell know. And if you know where Arlen or Adrian would be, I can always go run and let them know. I'd like to try to leave soon.
Rooney's second level. Or is
Rooney is
Adrian would be
First
getting
level.
back to the reprieve at this point.
I am not sure, but I'll think on it while we pack. Would
Okay.
you close the door for me?
Yep.
Thanks.
And he will up to the little door hatch that leads to.
Oh no, it just opens into darkness. Like you just look up.
Just
it's
pulled
up.
in by tendrils.
So you need a lift.
There's no way to climb up. There's no ladder or rope.
No, Oliver just leaps. Just he goes like it doesn't even break a sweat. He just whoop. Yes, you hear the little Mario sound, and they'll just say, "Oh yeah," and there will be light.
Russell.
Here, and he scrambles out the window. No, does he actually just leap up and then Ilya? All right, Russell is standing there, fully prepared for a trek.
Thanks.
You talk loud.
Yep. You need a door. No, hop down.
And then he'll on
How
the ceiling.
creepy.
He's like, "No, I don't."
How creepy is that for the person that lives below you? Just like, yo, all the time.
Well, it's Adrian. Adrian doesn't fuck.
Think what happens
Just
one
out of the
night.
darkness, a bird beak with teeth.
It's just a dark hole, and you periodically hear different voices whispering. So
Especially lately.
Well, like, you bring somebody back to the reprieve, like, don't worry about that hole.
Could you imagine if somebody tried to do something to you though, and just all of a sudden they're just dead on the floor? Well, oh. Right, so either we chase down Orlin or Orlin shows back up at some point.
Can I amend what I was doing?
Sure.
I would like to have been watching the Sinclair house instead and seeing if he leaves, and if he does, where he goes. I'm not trying to talk to him, and I'm not going to stay there all the time because I don't want to be caught.
Roll me a perception check.
Or like if anyone comes to him.
Are you trying to also be stealthy?
Yes.
Okay. Roll me both a perception and a stealth. Just let me know which one you're rolling right now.
This will be perception first.
Okay.
I got a 1.
Okay.
For a 20 or a
What? That's not how that works.
1 for a 9.
Okay.
And stealth. I should have switched in. 19.
Just hidden watching the wrong house.
Well, they don't see you, but you get distracted doing what you originally said you were doing. You're in the upper city.
Mm-hmm.
It's all new.
Mm-hmm.
You see people that occasionally need healing. You notice for it being the upper city, they're all street kids. Somehow they're getting around. You don't know how, because they're not supposed to be up here. Down here. But, so you kill them and all I won't suggest.
Okay, cool.
But they effectively distract you from your purpose. Alright. Anything else?
No, you're gonna have to come find me.
Shall I roll an investigation check? Sure. If I go look for them.
Oliver going back downstairs, we'll see Adrian. Oh, hey, this is good timing. We're going on a trip. I guess I can give you the backstory first. So, the caravans that I traveled with, one of them got attacked. Bear said it didn't sound good, so I'm gonna go up and find out what happened, and would like the help if you want to go.
Sure. Are these relatives?
I mean, yeah, I don't know if it's the specific caravan that I traveled with, but we're all kind of kin with one another.
Yeah. I did get a meeting with Sinclair. It is only me. But I did get us a meeting.
Well, I'm not with the guard anymore, so maybe I can go too.
I did say that I would.
Russell's just
As he's coming down the stairs. I did say I would come alone. But if you have any questions, you can write them down. Like this.
No, I'm not riding for a long time.
So you've officially retired then?
Well, from being cooped up in that little barracks, yeah.
Good for you. Did you have a room picked out here already?
Nope.
Let's get this trunk upstairs and then let's pick that out for you.
Cool.
He's the other guy.
Do we know where Arlen's at?
No, I haven't seen them.
Well, I can always just ride around yelling and see if
Then
any
you
of
would
the
be
guards-
arrested and
I
all
think-
the favors that you used to carry
Well,
with the guards.
It probably hasn't circulated, so they didn't even take my insignia or nothing.
It's like the last day
You
you
kept
work in
your
an
badge.
office. You're just printing and eating and taking. And it's just like, oh, they're fine. Like, he was fired 4 hours ago.
You kept your badge,
I didn't ask for it.
Oh.
Oliver.
Are
I'm being-
you supposed
I'm
to turn it in?
Yes, but the fact that you didn't could be a good thing. But
No.
we can't let them know that you still have your badge.
is it visible on his person?
Yeah. Just like right up.
You are. She'll take it off, and then she'll take it off, and then kind of look for something to like put it in.
Well, I can
You'll see Russell's hand.
I can just take it back because I'm going to be going back across the bridge to go to the ladies' hall, and that probably Fort Hill know, and I can shout on the way to see if I can find Arlen.
We're gonna keep this. Because we can say that you're undercover if we've ever get into trouble. Think of this as a favor. We have a one-time favor. So
Well,
just
I
keep
mean,
it hidden.
I'm pretty sure as long as we aren't doing anything like bad, they honestly
However, we do a lot of things.
well, not really.
But for good reason.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, they have this whole thing where they're like, bad is bad, 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 bad. And I'm like, no. If it's just good, it's good. It doesn't.
Trust me, Oliver.
I'm a little worked up right now. I'm going to go find Arlen.
Okay.
He turns around, gets on the back of smoke. As soon as he leaves, Arlen!
Hold up. No. I rolled a 30. It's like, oh, Arlen's right there. So when you go, I go. I know where they're at. It's okay. I'll go get them.
I just took the one down to my cells. I guess I'm just going to... Anyone want anything from, like, on the way to Father Fort Hills and back? Because I can... Anyone need anything for the trip? I mean, it's supposed to be up north towards the spine, so you guys got cold weather cloaks?
Nope.
So no for
That would
Rooney.
be helpful.
Use okay. Russell?
Scares back upstairs. And you hear him rustling around.
Beowulf has his code, so I'll get some stuff. Yeah, so he rides off to go update Father Fort Hill, and on his way back or on his way there, he'll stop by a general store to pick up some supplies.
Adrian will spend some time crafting that badge. Like, put it in a wallet. So he can, like, flash the badge. If need be.
If we are.
Yes. He just drops it. Oops, I was supposed to give this back. Wait, no. I wonder something.
All right. You find. Oh. Are you scouting something?
Yes.
Are you succeeding in your mission?
No.
Would you like any help?
Yes.
I would love to assist you in this. May I offer you a bit of information?
Yes.
It has come to my attention recently by one of my contacts that I just want to feel like Oliver has gone insane. We have to kill him.
You must be stopped.
You gotta kill him.
He's attacked the caravan at north.
Oh my god.
Coming into it.
Yeah. So,
A lot.
indeed. That recently, it could be Oliver's kinfolk. One of their caravans has been attacked by something pretty brutal, it would seem like. And Oliver and I, and possibly the folks at the Reprieve, are going to go. If you would like to come assist us, you are more than welcome. I don't know how long we're going to be away, but we'll definitely be back well before the Accords.
Was anyone with me in the square close enough to hear? Okay. I need 10 minutes. I will meet you at the reprieve.
And just to give you a heads up, Oliver is no longer with the Force.
But the force.
Oliver.
I'm thinking that.
So yeah, might be a little bit sensitive of a subject, but
He's sad about it.
actually it doesn't appear to be. So it's new territory for us all.
Angus the postage.
I think Oliver skipped straight to acceptance.
Well, you guys have more or less helped him navigate this decision.
So, yeah, I think you can talk people's heads. So if you need me,
Yes.
How much would 5 horses cost?
50 schmickles.
50 billion.
That's 15 and a half raffles.
You looking for like a riding horse? Or you looking
Yeah.
for like a about 75 gold piece?
Yeah, it was like Russell was right.
Is he able to rent them from the stable master? He explains the situation. Can you cut me a deal?
Sounds like you're not coming back, kid. You will help family.
Well, I mean, I did help get those horses back for you that one time, but I mean, sure, I see how forgetful you are.
Yeah, see, this is what I'm talking about.
He quit his job and helped.
Yeah, exactly. Rage is first. Anger before the rest.
I mean,
But
he
no.
may be a barbarian at heart. Who knows?
But no, you're gonna go help your family. That caravan has been attacked, which I do feel bad for you, but that sounds like you're not coming back. You're just gonna take the horses to him and not come back. Switch job, the whole nine.
Well, no, I'm planning on coming back because I got to be here to help out with the Accords thing. And you know,
Maybe I'll buy him back if they didn't get order.
okay, but I need
Theoretically, that's the same as
I need
me.
1, 2, 3, 4. I need 4, and I got enough for 3.
Maybe one of your friends, if you need 4, can help you.
But they're not. Well, I get, yeah. I'll go ahead and pay for the 3 now, and then when we come back and get the other one. That makes sense.
How about I'll bring 4 to the northern exit, and if you have the money, I'll let you take all 4. If not, you can take 3.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you have wagons? Because now I think about it, I mean, if there are people that we need to help transport, maybe having like 1 wagon wouldn't be a bad idea. And then we would probably only need 3.
Yeah, I have a wagon.
How
About
much?
35 gold.
Oh, I can go ahead and give you all the money.
So 3 horses and a wagon?
Uh-huh.
Okay. It only takes 2 to pull the wagon, just FYI.
And how big is the wagon?
Weighs about 400 pounds. I would probably say, we'll say it's like, you're going to Oregon type situation.
Okay, so it would have enough.
the Oregon
It'd have
Trail.
enough room for 1 person to be driving the wagon, and then 2 to 3 people riding inside the wagon.
And you could probably sit 2 in the front because it's 2 horses. So 2 in the front, 4 in the back.
Oh shoot, we may just need the wagon
Using a good distance.
and the 2 horses. The wagon and the 2 horses, and would Oliver know about how far it is to get to the spine of the world from Yartar?
On a horse, fast pace, 3 to 4 days. Walking, fast pace, 8 days. A medium, and then pretty much the same thing, but that's like a walk. Horse, medium pace would be 5, 6, 8 days. 5, 6 days.
I mean, if I give you some money, can you help me get supplies for like 3 to 4 weeks worth of rations, and medical stuff like bandages and
I mean, I can help you with the rations. I don't really specialize with the other stuff. Rations, tent, blankets, I can help.
Yeah, if you could do the rations and blankets, because I just want to make sure we got enough in case there are people up there that need the help.
Okay.
How much would all that run me?
How much did you say? 3 to 4 weeks.
3 to 4 weeks.
How many people? Are you talking about one ration a day for 3 to 4 weeks?
I mean, we can usually stretch our meals pretty far, so 3 to 4 weeks of rations for, let's say, normally 10 or 15 of you taller folk, knowing that it's being rationed.
So it's about 21 gold for the rations.
Okay. So
That's about
185 for the wagon and horses. And then, so again, even 200 for all that, including some blankets and tents and that kind of stuff. 230 probably.
They'll throw in the blankets for free if you buy tents. The tents for 2 people is 2 gold.
Okay, yeah, he'll spend about probably a total of 230. Northgate, they're probably not going to be ready to go tonight. In the morning.
Sounds like a plan.
Cool. Thanks.
All right. Good luck.
And then he will make his way to Father Four Hills.
Okay.
We now have a wagon.
Wait, hold on. Let's pass this adventure.
That's how it always works.
Mounts aren't a permanent thing besides smoke.
The longer you have it, the more it hurts.
He would get to the ladies' hall and then go in to see if Father Fort Hill's there.
He is.
So I'm gonna be going on a little trip out of town, and I'm gonna go try to help some people that may be hurt.
Okay.
Where do I get the medicine stuff, like the bandages and all that out? That's not part of the barracks because I'm not with the guard anymore.
We'll say he can give you. I know. I mean, he can give you a little bit. You could probably treat 5 wounded with it, and then he would tell you places around town where you could just buy stuff.
Okay. So I'm hoping to be back before the Accords.
Okay.
And if I don't come back, well, it was really, you really helped me a lot.
Same to you. I have a feeling you'll be fine. You're a good kid.
Gonna try. Yep. Do I need do anything? Do you need help with anything before I go?
No, sir.
Okay. Bye.
Adios. So I'm trying to.
What's a healer's kit cost?
5 gold.
You will buy 8. So that probably takes him a couple of hours before he gets back to the reprieve.
Yes. I tried to see if there was a cool cleric spell that he could give you or cast on you, but that is going to help you. All right. Anything else? Yeah. You all back at the reprieve. It's the night before. Anything?
In my 10 minutes before I return to reprieve,
Yes.
I would like to ritually cast Augur.
Okay.
Nice.
And I was told not to leave the city. So I just want to know if I go to the north,
Mm-hmm.
is something bad gonna happen?
They have contingency on you, so if you walk out of the city,
Detonate.
yeah.
Just the thermonuclear explosions.
Will and Woe is returned to you.
Okay, can I tell if that's like for me or in general?
It's based off of what you asked
Is it gonna be okay? Yeah.
me.
Fair. Okay. Okay, then one last thing, just in case. I'm going to cast Ascending to be like have been called north. Can I leave soon?
You hear a chuckle, and he says, "As long as you come back and spread the good word about me." And then another chuckle.
I'll do one of those things. Okay. Okay, cool. I'll go back to the reprieve.
Cool things. All right, now you're all back together. The band's together.
Oliver makes several trips in and out from pulling stuff out of the smoke's trunk. Brings in all the shopping supplies.
Got a little trunk on him, like
It's like a little sled that he pulls.
Yeah.
How far are we going?
8-ish days north up to the spine. That's where they said it happened, right, Bayor?
Do we know who?
I mean,
not
No.
specifics.
it could be bandits, it could be goblins, it could
Who
be
was attacked?
Kithkin.
People you know?
Yeah, like the short people. We ride around in caravans,
Do you have
like
a
traveling cities.
family we should be looking for over there?
No, I was kind of like an orphan. It's like the group name Kithkin.
Gotcha.
But I like the people that raised me.
Who are they?
There was Sebastian and Linda.
Do you have images of them? Is that a thing?
I mean, yeah. I mean, there's paintings. I'm sure there's magic that can capture it and do it with like still images that can only produce that one image and stuff like that.
On me, no, but I know what they look like.
I'm thinking if I can get familiar enough with someone, I can attempt to send a message to them before we go.
How do you get familiar with people not having met them?
Take that off for a little bit.
If you have an image, you can tell me about them.
I try telling you about them.
That may work. Or it may not.
Okay. So tonight I can expend a few spells in my ring. Then you can cast sending into my ring. And then Oliver can attune to my ring. And then send tonight, and then I can recast my spells into my ring and attune to it during.
What's a tune?
It's a song.
Maybe that's not the best idea.
You become familiar.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yes.
You said spells, so is this magic?
Yes.
I don't know how to do magic.
Maybe we'll save this for another time.
How much can that hold?
I mean, if you equate like a basic level spell to 1, I would say 6 levels worth.
Can eat.
But I don't even know if it's the caravan I was a part of.
Would you like?
Is it?
Yes.
I thought
I'm
it
thinking
was.
we could figure out if it
No, it is. I'm being sincere.
Oh, if we
Might-
can message
I
one
made
someone I
myself.
know.
might
That-
ease some of your.
You should just see Russell come.
Would you like, while we have the time, stronger spells?
What?
What spells do you have in there?
I have 2 instances of Misty Step stored and 2 instances of Healing Word.
Some, lesser cleric spells.
I could swap out my Misty Steps. But I don't know second level cleric spells. If we're calling them clerics or second level.
Trust me, I've been around them enough. They call it circle.
Second circle
The
spells.
first circle and the second circle and the third circle and the fourth circle and on about circles all the damn time.
What would you like? Stronger healing spells?
Do you think that would be helpful? I kind of had those 2 instances of healing spells for emergencies, but holding something a little stronger probably couldn't hurt.
I think it is up to you. You will be the one using it.
That is a good point. What can you cast today?
Anything I want.
Anything you
No.
Wish.
I have 2 healing spells, one that requires touch and one only speech. I have command, if you want command.
do you have that prayer prepared?
No.
No.
I mean, I got a couple of prayers that I know.
If I'm not mistaken, though, I think the hand has to be a casting talent of action.
Well, hell.
Eldritch Plague.
Do you have healing word? Is that the?
I do have 2 of those.
Would you like to swap them for cure wounds?
Do you know how to cast the Spirit Guardians?
Yes. Yes.
Cat does.
Can I have one of those, please?
It is a 3rd circle.
That's I'll dump the Misty Steps, and I can store the Spirit Guardians, and I can store 1 more Healing Word.
Excellent. I'll give him.
And you attacked.
spirit guardian. Will it be his spirit guardians or mine?
They're yours.
They're mine. Okay, I have to figure out what they look like. And you want a healing word?
The first cast of Spirit Guardians is from his ring.
It's so much, yeah.
Spelled so well, pretty good.
It's so much
I
fun.
wanted it so bad.
Yeah, it's such a good spell.
It's so much fun to ball this game.
Mhm.
You know, all of these low-level mobs, turn it on and run through them.
Shadowheart, healing word, spirit guardians, dash into them.
Yeah, the grim port for me, when all the other dwarves came after me, they just kept running into Shadowhearts and just dying. And I'm like, cool, just have her stand in the bottleneck.
And that is exactly why D&D wording is very specific.
I was just at a place where the factory overlords killed the union workers with their spirit guardians.
All right.
Adrian will show Oliver the badge and like the little wallet that's covered.
Huh.
A little subtle. Like I said, this is a favor. You might think of this as a favor, because if we're ever caught in a sticky situation, she'll like demonstrate how you flop it open and then close it. You gotta be quick. Give them a chance to study it, then they'll.
He does it to a mage time stock.
So keep it on you, but keep it hidden. Like I said, this might work for us 1 or 2 times, but it would be handy to have.
I can see how it could help.
Thank you for getting us more sand wagon. How much did that set you back?
Nothing. Just gold.
Very kind of you.
Yeah, I got us a wagon. I got plenty of rations. I got some healers kits and some medicine,
Name the workers.
blankets. Oh no, we haven't met them yet.
Oh,
They'll be at the North Gate tomorrow morning. We're leaving tomorrow morning, if that's okay.
Russell's like, yeah, has 8 stacks of 10 gold and 1 stack of 3.
I was just thinking, where?
Oh wait, that's how much I would give.
I need to start working a real job.
You give me 100
when's the last time you actually made money, Rudy? You've been in your room for.
I owe you 285. So
Oh, we got back.
Oh wow, we got paid.
Well, counting it out in front of me.
We got paid for.
I'm like,
It seems
like
like
we got 200 and perfect.
Yeah, we got.
I was spending so long hiding from my embarrassment that I forgot when the last time I left the house was. For a job.
Huh.
But it seems like the jobless bugs fit all of us at this point.
I have a
So
job.
I quit my job. And
It's not really a formal thing. I just kind of showed up whenever I felt like it. They didn't pay me there. The tip system was really good. Well, it was good for the people who owned the bar. It wasn't so good for me.
I mean, I'll probably just start working or volunteering more at the ladies' hall whenever all this is settled.
We need more
And helping
sources of
here.
income.
Well, the ladies' hall will be a good spot to get tips for us to go get jobs for the reprieve.
Sure.
But yeah, if you got time, I'll describe Sebastian to you.
Sure.
We'll take time to describe Sebastian.
Okay.
I don't know if you need me to roll a charisma check to see how apt the description is.
Roll a performance
Okay.
to describe them, and then I need you to roll your whatever your spellcasting modifier.
18.
$11.
Okay.
So he about my height, a little bit thinner, blonde hair he had, has green eyes, because we're going to stay positive. He had a really good laugh. He was always kind to me and the other kids, and he really liked Linda a lot. He ran a shop out of his wagon that sold like little tinctures and mixtures, like drinks that everyone really liked. It was a big hit whenever we would roll through towns. He's the one that really pushed me to join and kind of go down this path to be an outrider, because he knew I like to help people. He was missing a finger on his left hand. What else do you need to know? Like more?
Who is this to you?
Like my dad, I guess. Uncle, maybe. I don't know how's that work.
I think you're going to have to be surer than that.
I mean, he's not like my actual dad, but he's the one that raised me.
It's dead enough for me.
Yeah, dad. I mean, I called him dad. Or father. Or Sebastian.
Oh, Papa.
Stepdad.
What's that mean?
That's not the same thing.
Parental figure.
Legal guardian.
Yeah, I mean, he's dad. I mean, he could have been my uncle. I honestly don't know. That would be crazy. I never really asked.
We went from sure back to unknown.
Well, you get all over talking.
Okay, just continue to tell me everything you know about him, okay?
Yep.
Wait. Adrian will say, wait a second.
You hear him.
Some of us do have to sleep. I would. You're not one of them. What? You're not one of them. Well, I would rephrase the question a little differently. Physical description, Oliver.
I do
But
not.
you've done a good job.
I do not think that is what familiar means.
Yeah,
I
I
think familiar means who he is.
can tell you about the time he was really patient, taught me how to fish.
We will go outside. And I'll lead Oliver.
Yeah. They'll go on a walk.
Good night.
Thanks, y'all.
We're not going to go anywhere. We're going to walk circles.
Yeah.
How bad did they say the attack was?
Yeah, everyone's probably dead.
No.
He also counts out 85 is old.
Do you want me to
Gives it
tell
to
you
Baylor.
some more details, or you just want to run with it?
No, come on.
Okay.
85 is old.
Thank you.
He's going to settle these ones. Yeah. It's the perfect time.
4 dead, 7 missing. The biggest thing is a lot of their wagons were destroyed. Well, not necessarily destroyed, but it was like they were disabled to the point where they had to make the decision whether to abandon it. And they didn't all leave at the same time. They were picked off overnight. So it was almost like you're deducing that it was planned that way. And finally they left some needed supplies behind and moved into the city of Miramar while they licked the rooms to try to figure out what's happening.
Miramar?
Yeah.
Kind of like Miramar,
Miramar.
where good old Top Gun is.
Is it? What, they're not Myanmar?
Miramar is the Top Gun movie. That's just where they say it. It's
a
around.
fake place.
Yeah.
Or it could be a real place and I'm just American.
One of them eastern places.
A bunch of 80s action movies, when things like in South America, they always called it Valverde, which is bad green. So, like, Predator, Commando, yeah, he's president of Valverde, or we're dropping you behind enemy lines of Valverde.
Travel up to the line of the world to Valverde.
We'll just go for, like... What time is it?
How?
Yeah, like when we leave the reprieve, what time?
when you all leave the reprieve to talk, right? We can say whatever time you want it to be. 7, 8, 9, 10, 5 o'clock.
PM?
Hmm?
Okay, cool. We'll do like, because I still need 6 hours and you need 8. So we'll do like an hour at most, and then we can stand up there together while I stand.
Oliver doesn't necessarily ever really mask anything he talks about, so you get a pretty good understanding of who Sebastian is.
And I'll let him keep talking as I'm doing.
Yeah.
Okay. Is there anything in particular you'd like?
You can let him know it's Oliver. Heading up north to check on one of the caravans near the spine. Are you okay? Is Mom okay? Where are you? Love ya. Made friends. I don't know how this works. So just that gist. Is he okay? And hopefully yeah.
Russell will leave a note just on the inside of his little circle window. It says gone fishing.
Okay. Someone roll me a D100.
That 60?
No, that's 6.
6.
Yeah.
This is a friend of Oliver's, headed north to Spine to check out another caravan. Are you and Mom okay? Where are you? You can respond.
You didn't tell me anyone?
I know nothing.
Now I gotta make it for you.
But I have another one. If it works, I can do another one.
Just use a whole other spell. Also, I love you.
It's coming from someone other than Oliver. Okay.
I'm really shocked if it came from Oliver.
I said this is a friend.
Well, I'm saying, like, if Oliver actually was able to cast that to them, they would probably, like, their brains would melt.
No, but it's not just that. It's just like if Arlen responded with, "And I love you," you're like, "Who are you?"
Yeah.
In front of Oliver.
Okay, so I don't know what happened. They came in the night. I'm in a cave. We're being hunted.
I feel like we're leaving tonight.
We cannot. I don't have spells like that.
I mean, you got days before you
Yeah, you
get
could rest in the wagon.
Oh, that's true. Okay, they came at night. Can you? Sorry.
Yep.
They're in the
Uh,
trees.
They came at night. I don't know what happened.
Mhm.
We're in a cave, and we're being hunted.
Okay, I'm going to tell Oliver that. Because I've noticed we lied to Oliver a lot.
We're just arming all these badasses.
So
That's good.
I'm going to say that Sebastian is okay. He Sebastian is okay. He seems to be trapped in or hiding in a cave.
Sorry. Set an alarm so I will not forget this time to actually put my stuff in the fire until after the session.
Um, he's okay. He does seem to be in the caravan that was attacked, but is safe for the.
Okay, let's do stay for the moment.
Inside check.
Wisdom, isn't it?
Correct.
And not, so that'd be just a straight 14.
7.
Okay, that's good. Safe is good.
Oh, thank God.
Good to
Your
know.
friend is currently not robbing you of the chance of your last one.
Yeah, no, exactly.
Yeah, we're gonna do another one.
Okay. Well, the caravan I travel with, decent size. Okay. Do we know if can keep talking?
I can do one more. At 25.
Okay. Need to ask about Linda
Ask what about Linda?
if she's okay, because we know Sebastian is okay. But there's Linda and Ellie.
Are those the most important? Is there advice you can give him right now? He is.
Well, he's okay.
Yes, but they may be
Yeah. So no,
surviving
that's good.
without their
You can let him know
It's our
that
first time line.
that I'm gonna be bringing up tents, blankets, and food. If he knows how many injured there are, that would help us. And if whatever attacked them is still in the area or where they could be more specific on where they're at.
Okay, if they are having to survive without the caravan, do your people know how to live in the wilderness?
Mhm.
Specifically caves.
I've never been in a cave. Actually, one time. But
Have they been to seer school? Survive, evade, resist, escape.
okay.
I mean, there happens.
Have y'all been in that? No.
Okay, this one's gonna take me longer. Give me a second. You said Linda and
Ellie.
And who are Linda and Ellie?
Linda would be mom, Ellie would be sister. Ellie is biological to Sebastian and
Linda, Ellie. Okay. How many survivors? How long can you hold out? Oliver loves you. He has dropped everything to come help. Talk again tomorrow.
I don't know. I don't know why I'm still alive. The laughter, oh God, the laughter. There were 5 of us, now there are. That's it.
No, they're
25 woods right now.
So they're totally fine.
They're having a good
Things
time.
are so good for them.
Everyone's like, yeah, carrying on.
You don't have facial expressions, so
All right.
no, just
We got time, guys. We have time.
Okay. It seems they got separated. We should.
yeah. That separated isn't great. Ellie's pretty good at hiding, though. Yeah. Okay, well,
They are excited to see you.
Not wrong. Just not completely honest.
and thanks for checking.
I will check again tomorrow.
Well, I'm gonna try to sleep. And, well, if I'm not here when you guys first wake up, I'm probably already at the gate.
You should wait for us.
Well, yeah, I'm not gonna leave. I may just be getting everything ready, double checking that everything's tied down.
I need less rest than you. At least get me.
Fair enough. How will I know that you're awake?
You can knock.
Okay.
I will be downstairs.
Yeah, I gotta go pick out my room, and he'll go walk back inside.
I need to know how much another ring of spell storing might be.
$5,000 to $7,000 gold.
Yeah, okay.
It's a note that I made mine, which is why it's a 6 plus 8.
Yeah, I can wake up in whatever. What do you want to wake up in? You want to do any role playing before the rest of the wake up?
Oliver will. He would have gone to bed like immediately after that conversation and figuring out wherever he was to sleep. So he would be up very early.
Yeah, Russell would have all of his shit fully packed and then just find a cabin on the first floor. Though.
Okay.
Arlen's doing the
Challenge.
bear 6, and then is gonna help.
Alright. Any role playing for the night? When you wake up, or are we gonna take it to where you guys are at the north gate, deciding on if we're gonna pay for? No, yeah, we got the 2 horses in the wagon. So.
Mhm.
Alright.
Onward.
Alright, now roll me a d20. Yeah. 5. So, first day, you are going on the road and you see 4 men. See 1 man trying to fix their cart and 3 men watching him do so. And they give you like a little, like a vigilant glare, like trying to make sure you're not gonna do anything.
Russell's in the wagon, so he's
Oliver's on smoke beside the wagon.
If we're gonna do something, tell me first, and I can just read their thoughts, and we can skip a lot of badness.
Who's driving the wagon? Driving the wagon?
I can't even ride a fucking horse.
Oliver will realize that the wagon's been driving itself, and this is not good.
Okay. If nobody would have offered, Russell would try.
Oliver is proficient in land vehicles. Oliver will
Russell can speak to animals.
drive the
So
wagon.
it's Oliver and Smoke sitting next to Oliver.
Yeah.
Yep.
Right.
Peter will
Anything?
look up to Oliver as they pass by the people who are fixing their cart. Should we stop and help them? Or do we even have time?
What? He'll look back. Do they look like they have it covered?
I mean, roll me an investigation.
Okay.
That's going to be bloody cutthroats.
What?
You want to fix a wagon?
Yeah.
Rolled a 3 for a 2.
13.
I mean, they look fine. They're, you know, they're at the worst, they're less than a day out from the city, so, and they're not being rushed or harried.
It should be good. We have to make haste anyway.
What did you do with Arlen last night?
Arlen can send words to people that aren't around.
Were you able to talk to your family?
Yeah, so Sebastian replied and is pretty okay, but Ellie and Linda got separated, so we need to hurry.
Okay. Day 2.
I want to send again
Okay.
that night. Anything else you'd like to say to them?
I mean, let them know that we're still on our way. We just left Yartar. If things change and we need to push the horses hard, we can.
He's giving you an out.
And if there's anyone else that we need to send to, like, I don't know if they're near a town, where they last came from. I know a lot of people around that part. So if I need to get a message to someone to help find Linda and Ellie, maybe we can.
Oh, was I able to get another healer?
Oh, yeah, thank you. Roll me a persuasion check.
Oliver helps.
With advantage.
Let's see, we literally have smoke make polka
I
dot
mean, it's
guys.
going to have to be fairly high for them to travel, like, literally halfway across Faerun.
18.
I'm using everyone. They're creepy.
They said they'll go with you if you have room. And, but they're not going to, like, they don't go into danger.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, they're getting in our way.
I know, that's the part where it's like, the have room is
We don't go into
It's
danger and they get in and
fine.
Russell
I know.
just sitting in the corner.
Little worm feet dangling.
Okay.
Out of his cloak.
Baring his teeth.
What is
And
this person's name?
Don't make eye contact. These skulls.
I'm afraid to name them because everybody I've named in the church has been somebody that's like caused strife within the group. Somebody named someone harmless.
Grover.
Did you say Groper?
Grover Cleveland.
Grover.
I was about to say,
Go for like the blue,
Oh,
Grover, like,
like the
sounds
blue
endearing.
Sesame Street.
Sounds
see,
like a
I think of
tiny
Grover
janitor at the
Cleveland,
church.
but
I feel bad if Grover died.
yeah, he feels bad. Okay, so Groper.
No. No.
That's just what he's known as.
It's on the record.
That's what the kids call
I would
Wait,
feel
okay.
good right now.
him. So Grover sees the wagon, like, am I gonna get to ride in the wagon? Like, who's not riding the wagon?
I can fly.
Yeah.
And if needed, Russell can ride Smoke.
I think it was on smoke.
Russell could also just stand on the side of the.
You're just like outside of this.
You're not paying attention, and there's another wagon.
He gets hereditary.
Oh.
Oh. Hmm.
Well,
It looks too much like is it Gonzo?
Gonzo.
Yeah, the anteater. Yeah,
they were made by.
I have no doubt.
And Gonzo is an alien.
I
Is
thought,
he?
I thought it was an
Yes.
anteater.
Yeah, it's like the Muppets
Huh.
movie 2 or 3.
Muppets from space. His whole
Remember,
family comes down.
it wasn't in space because they didn't know if that would make any sense, and they changed it like midway through to Muppets from space. That was a fun Dan Harmon Game Grumps episode where they just go hard on the Muppets, man.
Checking in. Who or what is laughing? Day out of Yartar. Can you tell more about your location?
Can you imagine if the spell had a letter limit?
I always end up counting syllables instead of words anyway.
Sending messages like that. Why use lot word when secret? Why use lot word when few word do trick?
I just woke up here. Something is wrong about this place. I don't think this knoll that is hunting us is completely alive. There are several. It sounds like he was going to keep talking, but he stopped.
Well, I guess he still doesn't know what the limit is. So.
Okay. Do you know of any area near where we're going that has knolls? I don't know what a knoll is.
Are you guys in the wagon right?
I'm going to hit where he is.
Yeah, Oliver would be at the front driving the wagon.
I thought it was like Russell could just hear this and he's just like just bracing himself in the wagon to pick up.
Oliver does not hide this well, or even attempt to hide it really. All of the color leaves his face.
Oliver.
You said Knowles?
No.
Well, that's worse.
One is one.
He hurls all over the front of, or the back end of one of the horses.
Russell
Geeks in the bed.
has to speak with animals and then crawls up onto the front. He's like, "All right, I'm gonna need you guys to pick it up."
I'm gonna clean. What is a knoll?
Evil. Just pure hatred. They eat everything. They're mean. They killed my friends. They're now terrorizing. We gotta go. They look like giant rabid dogs.
And Noel giggle.
Oliver jumps off the caravan.
I'm gonna go get him.
Well, I mean, he'll jump. I mean, he'll be fine. He'll stumble and then.
No! And I'm gonna lift him back on. You said hurry.
Yeah, no, we gotta go, but do not do that again.
I promise nothing.
That may be
Thanks.
useful if we need to lure it away.
Okay. Let's go!
Would
And
you
again,
like?
he says to the horses, "Pick it up, guys."
I'm laying the wagon as fast as I can.
Yeah. They were kind of flying like, you want to go further?
You're driving this
That's
fucking thing. You make it go.
Yeah.
All right, Bear will just take off. Utilizing my bonus actions to scout ahead.
Can I do like, I don't know if it would help to do enhance ability on the horses. Bear's endurance.
What does Bear's endurance do?
Bear's endurance. It's advantage on Constitution checks, and they get temporary hit points. I don't know, like if you're about to make us do checks or not.
It depends. What is y'all's plan? I mean, they can go fast. All that's gonna do for you guys is put your perception checks at disadvantage, and your self checks at disadvantage. If you push them through the night, then it will be Constitution saving throws to see if they get exhausted. Too many points of exhaustion means they'll start moving at half speed.
It is something where we are going to have to stop.
Yeah.
Like the rest.
So you just tell me
Too far to-
how far we're pushing, and I can tell you what you need to do. But that's it for ability checks. Does it do saving throws?
No. Checks.
I mean, Oliver would want to move at fastest pace one can for a full day's travel.
This will change it from, like I said, down to I think it was a 4 or 5 day. You've already done a day, so about 3.5.
And
Four.
someone will need to reason with Oliver because he won't have a concept of time to stop to rest.
And by our knowledge combined, we can be like, it's not.
Be
When it starts to
thinking,
get dark. Put her hand on Oliver's shoulder.
Right.
We're gonna have to do the horses a rest. I know.
We go another hour or two.
At an hour ago, Oliver. We won't do any good for your friends and your family if we're tired.
I'm just gonna go ahead and unhitch the horses. Tie 'em up so we can't go anywhere.
There we go. Oliver, like the whole time, he looks like he's thinking, but you can very easily tell he's gone.
What's the way out of there?
We got an extra few minutes. So
Be thinking about. Wait, no. Ways you might be able to help Sebastian. If you know how to fight or hide from gnolls, then you can tell him. Or tell me to tell him. I don't know about gnolls.
You gotta kill it before it kills you. That's it. I mean, we're made of meat. They will eat us. They don't stop. And if it's one gnoll, well, the only time I came across one gnoll, seven of my friends killed, 2 outriders, all 8. I don't know. They must have just missed eating me. I came up to where they were and heard the laughing, and there was just all the. Yeah. Hiding is maybe the best. Don't.
You said dogs. Do they hunt by smell?
I would assume so. They'll find. I guess they try not to smell. I don't know if they're attracted to like a fresh wound or if it's just any sort of strong odor. I don't know. Maybe make sure they rub themselves down in dirt.
tell them to cross streams. If they have pepper.
He's in a cave,
Cave?
as far as I am aware.
Or he starts prestidigitating so he smells like a stream.
Fresh rain.
Since the fresh rain.
Are they interested at all in dead things? Do
If they can eat it, they will eat it.
They
They're scavengers.
they will eat long dead things.
I mean, there wasn't a whole lot left. I guess it could have been more than like the 8 or 9. I don't really remember much.
I don't think remembering now.
Yeah.
The faster we sleep, the faster we...
Yep.
As everyone's like going to bed, I'll do another swimming routine.
Oliver will not take a long rest.
Wisdom instead.
He can't sleep.
I can help you.
Give me a little Arlen Hildebrand treatment.
What? Let me put it this way. He's not. Oh my god. He won't willing. He doesn't actively know that he's not going to be able to sleep. It will just be something that would, like, Marlon's pretty perceptive. Will probably be able to figure out that he's not zonked out.
Can I help you? Sleep.
Yeah. How's that work?
I will cast a spell and you will sleep.
Okay.
Sorry.
You better be a very high fucking level spell.
Sort of. I'm just gonna do a thing again.
Jesus Christ. That's like taking a sledgehammer to a...
It's
That's a
only
spell where
an
you'll
hour.
just die for a while.
It's only an hour. So maybe it will help a little bit.
Well, I mean, if he can get to sleep, then it would probably be he would have a long rest. It just wouldn't be a very pleasant one. But it'd still be a long rest. So.
Listen, we're all about getting it done right now.
Well, right now, died.
You said you wouldn't cast that spell.
I don't know. In my years of playing D&D.
I will, alright, get comfortable.
He'll roll out his bedroll and just like lay down on it. Like, do I just lay here?
Well, how would you normally sleep?
Try to relax, Oliver. Oxymoron. Relax, Oliver.
Oxymoron.
I don't know if I can right now. So I will just lay still.
Show me how you would normally sleep. It will help me to help you.
You want to go to sleep?
They were good. She just sleep.
No. He's gonna pull out a pen and pull out some parchment. Oh no, just write some. And then your body's gonna shut down naturally. Then you're gonna be able to sleep. And here's what you can write about. You can write about all the things you're gonna do when we get your family back.
Ooh, I got false hope.
It's not a bad idea.
Pain, definitely.
Yeah, they're always like, oh no, more torture. What a good idea. Oh no.
He's just weeping
I'll
the
just-
entire time.
I'm just, if he's gonna try to do that, I'll sit with him for a second. And then I'm just gonna...
Like, he would take the pad and the pen and would sit there and stare at it blankly for a while.
And I'll cast Fame now.
And then, yeah, he would just kind of like collapse with it in his hands.
Hold on, I gotta look up what this one means. I'm trying to see if I need to put him in one of those nightmares where you can't move.
Oh, sleep paralysis?
Oh.
So during the night, we all just hear Oliver going.
No, okay.
So strong, you just hear him rattling.
The word means you don't have conscious, so you're unconscious. No, I'll do that too.
And death isn't you actually are like unconscious. You're just aware of your surroundings but can't move. So,
You're a willing creature put in a cataplectic, I don't know how to say that word, state, which is basically you go rigid and it's indistinguishable from death. You are blind, you're incapacitated, you are resistant to all damage but psychic, And if you're diseased or poisoned when you cast a spell, or becomes poisoned while under the spell, the disease and poisons have no effect until the end.
Neat. So you just wake up poisoned.
If someone poisons you. Alright. Roll me a wisdom saving throw with advantage. $15 to Trinity.
No, nope. I'm pretty sure that is going to be a 10.
I was gonna, if it was close, I was gonna give it to you. The spell wears off, and you wake up because your mind's going really fast.
So when he wakes up, and it's dark,
I'm sitting near him.
he will he'll just sit up out of this dead ass sleep, holding a pen and paper. He doesn't have dark vision.
I don't suggest light right now. Would you like to borrow my goggles? Provided you don't try to run.
Well, you all are with me to help me, so running away would not help them. So I may just try. Bayor said, if anything, I don't have to see what I'm writing. I can just feel it out. See if that works, and if it doesn't work, then maybe I might need the goggles. How do the goggles help?
You can see it.
What?
The goggles are lights.
That's neat. Did Rooney make those? Are the ones Rooney made. And then you'll just hear the scratching of writing utensil on paper. And that will hopefully eventually allow him to tuck her out. Take a while, if at all.
Roll me a Constitution.
That I can do. 26.
Stay with them.
Just kidding.
It takes you a while, but you're gonna see. Anything else?
Are we doing watches?
Yeah, we're out of the wilderness. Russell's gonna take watch at midnight.
Anybody else take one?
Adrian will take second watch.
I'll do the third.
Russell takes first watch.
Alright.
Can you all see in the dark?
Next day. Theor.
So.
Perception check at disadvantage.
Uh, 23.
At disadvantage?
I rolled a 23 and a 25.
Okay.
It's on
see
the
it.
screen, so.
In enough time to where you guys maybe have a mini. You got like about 15, 16 seconds before this thing gets to you. We're going to say 18, 3 rounds. You see a 3-headed thing with wings flying towards you. It seemed to have, what you're presuming was made aware of you flying because it's in the air, you're in the air, and it just started.
Okay.
This is what you want.
Your family's dead.
No, we're
Hark to the skies!
Bear is going to say in a loud enough voice for everyone to hear, even in a sleep, up, 2 arms or defensive position. It would be effectively whatever we would have discussed that would say, get your asses up, get your gear on, and you're about to fight.
Bayo yells pineapple.
Weren't we already cruising when he saw it?
Yeah, no, y'all, no. Like I said, you guys are now. We're in day 2.
Okay.
Yeah,
Sorry.
We're
I
just
heard
aware.
wake up,
Right.
make a perception check, so apologies. Okay, well, there we go. No, and I'm up in the sky, so we've done this before. Fly that down. Something's coming. 3 heads. Mindful. flight, pick up, drop.
All over.
Is it coming from roughly in front of the wagon?
No, it's coming from like east. So
Left, right.
Is that left or right, or front or back of the wagon?
I'll say going north, so that's right.
I'll point to the direction, or effectively land, point, prepare.
Scatter from the wagon. And Adrian will run from the wagon to hide.
Russell will
grab our-
crawl to the underside of the wagon to where he's got eyes out in that direction.
You see the other
Nice.
healer getting under there with you and just looks at you like,
My assumption was wagon keeps moving. But
No, Oliver will
No, we need
yank that sucker to a stop.
Can't
Because-
chase the wagon.
As he's yanking that, he whistles smoke, hops off the wagon. As soon as it stopped, Oliver leaps, jumps off the back of smoke, and starts running at this thing, looking pissed.
y'all having a hard time seeing it because let me give you. So you're in you're kind of in a forest at the moment, like trees
Got it.
going through. So the only reason it was seen is because you're flying. May also be the only reason why I saw you, but he's telling you it's coming. So you can't. You probably won't be able to see it until it's on top of you because that's when it's cresting the trees to come
then,
down.
yeah, he won't be charging off, but he will be like right next to the wagon on the back of smoke.
I want to get a hand on one of his arms. Live long enough to help your family. And I'm going to point to the trees. And then I'm going to get our healer friend and try to get...
yeah, Russell, once he gets under the wagon and sees the healer there, he's like, wrong spot, bud. Fuck out of here.
And Oliver will,
He goes to the woods.
go with him,
Okay.
the healer, into the woods.
Russell's up the wagon. Let me fly.
And then as soon as I could see it, and it's within 60 feet, I would like to read its thoughts.
His creatures.
Yes.
Nummy nums.
Tasty.
Well, I essentially want to know if it's intelligent. Like if it is just a poop or...
Yeah, Russell, like, the moment this thing is after the wagon or any of them, he's got an arrow knocked and ready to miss.
So you cast detect thoughts on it.
It's actually... Yeah, it's channel divinity. It's read thoughts. It makes a wisdom saving throw.
It was unaffected.
Like it just doesn't work or it doesn't have thoughts.
Like you reach out there, and it's
I'm gonna have a snack. I'm gonna have a snack. Can't wait to.
yeah. Like there's no. It's this thing acts on instinct. It doesn't form plans. It doesn't. It's just animalistic.
Okay.
Yeah.
That answers my question.
Okay. All right.
I'm gonna relay that. It's an animal.
Look
I
at
don't know what
Annie,
this song is. I don't know how hardcore it is. I don't read into it.
First thing it does, it comes out and decapitates one of us. We picked a hardcore song.
Okay. It's flying down. It has a head of a dragon, a head of a lion, a head of a ram, and it has a scaly tail. And it looks like reptilian not wheels. Wings. It is in the air, so this is north, so this is from your right, and it's flying down in.
Is that a lion, a dragon, and a lamb?
Ram.
Ram.
Yes.
Would
Dog.
I?
The one head is very peaceful.
I was very thrown off there. Sorry.
What'd you say?
It's just not a fully
Do
grown
I know
head.
what kind of is?
What is your nature?
What does that mean?
Like
Oh.
skill. Nature skill.
I was like, they are constructs.
Well, nature skill.
+4.
+2, but if I do another channel divinity, it can be +5.
You're more than welcome to do another channel divinity.
No, just +2.
Are you Are either of you proficient in nature? Then I'll allow you to roll.
7.
Alright, so, do you want the background or you want no capabilities?
Yeah, he wants to know relevant information for how they need to be.
Okay, so one of its heads is a dragon, so you can assume bites and possibly a breath weapon. It has claws that do significant damage. It is quick. You've seen... it's going to attack fairly quickly, so you could expect 2 to 3 attacks per time you could get into. So, hits fairly hard. And yeah,
Which head is the dragon?
the right when it's facing you left, but it's actual right hand.
Keep your distance, focus the scales.
I want that dragon noggin.
Oh shit. Alright, if you guys want to roll an initiative.
I will not take that one. And instead take the natural 20.
Right. Beowulf,
22.
Arlen,
17.
Russell,
28.
Oliver,
24.
Rooney,
9.
Adrian.
22.
Russell's gonna die. Not Russell. Adrian's gonna. Rooney, whoever.
You just go around the entire table.
All right. It's above the tree line. You can see it. We'll say it's about 50 feet away because you did do the read minds. And it's flying in fast.
It will hear the stiff rustling of leaves.
Hold on, wait. Where's everybody at?
Russell is where Russell is.
And Russell's underneath the wagon.
Yeah.
Wet.
Big wagon.
It's fucking blind.
It's all I reasonably had.
Are
In the tree.
we have a
Oh,
cleric
what's
friend?
happening there?
Just the table's landing. A cleric friend is the standing Oliver. I just because I have the extra figure.
We're like out here, right? We still.
Well,
This is the road y'all were traveling.
is a little big, but Oliver had stepped away after you talked some sense into him, where he was moving into the woods with a little cleric. Grover.
That back tree, would you? Yeah.
Just so I don't get confused.
Yeah.
On, I assume the opposite side of the tree from the. Okay.
Good. Okay. All right, Russell.
Alright. It'll hear the stiff rustling of leaves, along with all the other. It's distinctly different from the.
The rustling of leaves everyone's feet are making.
Yeah, it's autumn leaves, not these nice greenery. And as he casts Hunter's Mark on it. That's it. Okay. And then, does it know where he is? This is gonna be one of those things where, like, he's just kind of peering out from under the wagon, and he's gonna pop out.
That's fine. I don't know if it necessarily. You know what? Yes, it won't know that you were hiding, but it is focused on the wagon. So when you come out from under the wagon, it's
It's gonna.
yeah,
So,
and it has a high enough perception to.
Cool. Word. So Hunter's Mark. First arrow. That would be a 19.
Hits.
Cool. Dread Ambusher. This works at the same time. Right, I'll just do the 2 attacks and then. That'll be an 18.
Hits.
Cool. And then Dread Ambusher. That'll be 27.
Hits.
Cool. So that is
Yeah, point to each one.
nice. So that's a total of 4d8 plus 3d6.
Just need to roll. Well, no. It was.
And then that's be 45 damage across the 3 attacks.
I missed.
45.
Yeah.
Okay.
And all of those would be. Actually, this one he's just trying to get arrows in it because he doesn't have anything that can remove the head. So.
Yeah.
But he. So, and then he would duck back under the wagon to get to the far side of it, remaining underneath.
All of it.
He will look to Grover. If you leave my side, I will hit you. You stay right next to me.
Grover's too scared to say a smart ass comment, but go ahead.
And
And then he runs towards the bus.
then
It's like, can't see him, can't hit me.
he will look and say, like, kind of direct him to move further back to this tree, and he'll hold his action to move with him.
Okay. I'm going to say, since you are taking responsibility of him, he will go immediately after you,
Okay.
just to make things easier. Okay. Anything else?
That was action. Don't have a. Yep, that's it.
Better.
All right, Bear was going to. Let's see.
Yes.
12. He's going to go right here. And his crossbow's out. And he will hold an action until it becomes sneak attackable if it does this turn. If not, he'll wait till next turn.
AJ. Actually, real quick. What's y'all's dex?
17.
16. So you technically would have gone first.
It's still flying in the air.
Yeah, hasn't made it to you yet. It's 50 feet in the air, so it would have been 50 feet from the wagon because that's where she cast whatchamacallit. Detect thoughts.
She'll. She'll hide through the trees because her sneak attack doesn't matter from. No, she wants to get up and closer to it, trying to use the trees as cover. She'll, if it's still in the air, she'll probably try to get
4,
around
5.
this area.
This is as far as you can get.
Oh, okay.
Well, have cunning action
Oh, yeah, that's right.
dash.
Yeah, so she'll dash for her movement, and then for her cunning action, she'll hide.
Dash for action, cunning action hide.
Yes. A 25.
Okay.
So she just takes off from the wagon, going up. So when it lands, she can possibly circle around behind it to flank.
All right. Orlan.
Do I know about breath weapons? Like, not being close to your friends when they happen?
Have we found anything with a breath weapon?
I would say that dragons are iconic enough to know that you know that iconics can, dragons can breathe fire. Whether you know that a chimera's head on a dragon, because you know that's what part of the dragon's body lets it breathe fire. I'll let you decide.
Okay. I'm going to I'll call it Oliver. Let Grover keep his own safety. You fight close anyway. And I'll cast Sanctuary on Grover. And just to Grover, don't hurt it, just keep us alive. And then
No sanctuary bonus action.
and it's not concentration.
It is one of the most underutilized spells.
You cast Sanctuary on Grover.
Grover, yes. And then I can do I'll do Toll the Dead.
Okay. That's a wisdom.
Yes. DC 16.
Roll making
Okay, that's
plus.
That's great. And then I will. There. And kind of try to gesture Grover to go away from Oliver.
Okay.
How does your sanctuary?
The system chapel just constructs around him.
A couple more rooks, a black and a white, start sort of like they're pretty translucent, but they start kind of patrolling around him really close.
Okay. All right. Too many tabs. Yeah, that's what I'll do. You see it fly down. Right, wait. What's this thing? Yeah, no. You see it fly down and attack one of the horses. It hits and kills said horse, and then it uses its next attack to try to get to you because you were shooting it, and it does so by breathing fire at the wagon. So
Is it above the wagon when it does it?
it
Cover?
is, but I don't know if that's exactly. I will give you advantage on the dex save. But the wagon is on fire.
And it would trigger JT's action because it's in melee with.
Horses, which are owls.
Yeah, well, and also,
Is it within melee of me?
I thought it tried to bite you.
It's breathing fire.
Yeah, bit the horse. Breathed on.
I got a 14.
That's right.
Okay.
Okay.
You take 42 fire damage.
Say 42.
We should make this same.
He did not make the save.
Okay, I fucking hope not. I will do my concentrate. Oh, I can't pass that. So, Hunter's Mark is done.
You can't roll a 21. It's a Constitution saving throw. It's gonna be tough,
I
but
have to get a 19, but we'll see. Cool. Hunter's Mark is done.
and you see it start to like as the rope is burning, it's lifting up into the air with the horse slowly, as if it's gonna try to fly away with the horse, a dead horse. But
Fucking let it!
running. Yeah,
Russell has the little turkey socks on. He just looks like he's naked now. Turned up on my feathers.
Just gonna holding two Eldritch Blasts for if it comes back down after someone.
Okay. Russell. I told you it was targeting the wagon.
Russell scampers into the tree line.
You're fuck, 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 fuck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, dash. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay. Beowulf.
I'm going to attempt to hide a disadvantage. Hiding some trees. Like up towards Brian, basically.
Do you have armor that's...
Mhm.
Okay.
Uh, 14.
Okay.
I'm going to attempt to hide as a bonus action and then shoot it,
It precedes you.
I assumed.
Did it land? Or it's on the air?
It's now probably at 50. It's 5 feet technically in the air. So it looks like it's trying to rise, but
25 to hit.
hits.
10 damage. That's my turn.
Okay. It is bloodied. Adrian.
So it's like 5 feet in the air?
Mm-hmm. Technically, it's on the horse, and the horse is 5 feet in the air, so we'll say 10.
She'll try an acrobatics to get on it.
Okay.
Pioneers used to ride these babies for miles.
Yeah. You took my horse, now I'll take your life. So we are taming this now, right?
Yeah, because we have to go fast. So that's the plan.
It's becoming the new horse.
Just cut off the jacket and staple the horse into it.
A dirty 20.
No. That's how it works.
It is going to attempt to make, because this is in essence a grapple check to ride it. In athletics, it gets a +4. What, it got a 15. What'd you say?
Dirty 20.
You are on it.
You know the chick that rides the horse.
Fuck, I didn't think this far ahead.
Yeah,
Exactly. So she's on it. She's on it.
Trying to think quick.
I postulate you should probably think before you keep.
It's just like that's the opposite of what I said to do.
Leave one.
That's funny.
Rust. Everybody keep your distance. So climb it.
She'll use Mage Hand as a cunning action to grab the horse's reins. So she's like as it's got the horse.
Okay, so these are like two large creatures,
And
it's like holding it below it as it's lifting,
no, yeah, like
and the horse is dead.
yeah, the horse is dead.
Okay.
No, we're just trying to use the dangling reins, like as a potential leash for one of the heads.
Okay.
So she'll use Mage Hand for a cunning action to fetch the reins.
Oh,
hoping-
you're using Mage Hand. That makes
Yeah.
more sense.
So she'll use Mage Hand, snap the reins to her hand, trying to like draw it. Hopefully that, so since it's got the horse like this, that the reins will also catch.
Okay. It is a grappling it to get onto it is going to be an action, so it's going to have to be next turn to try to
Sure.
wrap it. But
All right. But yeah, she'll have the reins in her hand at that point.
Can I
Okay.
blast it since it's very much still a threat to someone?
yeah, that's fine.
Start blasting.
You got a 20-something and a 15.
Both hit.
$18 damage.
For both, or is that just one?
Total.
Say, damn. When did that happen?
That can't happen.
All right.
Get a critical modifier that time.
You done?
Yes, that was the held action.
All right, you done.
Okay. It looks pretty hurt.
It's past bloodied. It's got 3 fucking arrows that are like halfway embedded into it, and a couple of marks from his shots.
Yeah, and all 3 of those arrows are in like a shot group like that, where it's just
And how hurt is my
quite
Oh yes, 40.
42.
40. Okay.
Looks like he's at about 16%.
It's a little crazy.
Okay.
His tail might like his tail feathers might still be on fire.
You ever seen it? So Thanksgiving was recent. Remember when the turkey came out of the oven? Except this turkey has worm sticks.
And charred human teeth.
Okay, I'll do a 3rd level healing word. Because I can't get 2.
You are on fire. See what
Metaphorically.
Metaphorically
It
speaking.
is stop, drop, and roll.
And I will go ahead and I will go ahead and get as far over there as I can. But I'm gonna go behind Bayor.
Line them up.
Bayor's like,
Yeah,
you know, smack me again?
trying to get to Russell.
Hmm.
Maybe don't stay here.
Roll me a d6.
They're
Brian.
like, alright.
Russell's over there just.
Russell, don't run away from me for
No breath weapon
For a second.
doing thing.
For 8 rounds.
All right.
Just
Give me a second.
Alright, let him cook.
Give me a second.
Now.
He will look to Grover and say, "You hide and listen to Arlen." He will turn and gallop. Get up next to the horse as he stands up on the back of Smoke, leaps onto the horse, and with 2 hands with 0 tolerance goes to try to club one of the heads.
Go for it.
It's clever. That would be a 17 to hit.
Hit.
So as he hits the head up, he will then bring it back down for his second attack to hit the head back down for a 25.
Hit.
And then as that head is pushed down, he will use Crusher to force it 5 feet to the ground.
Okay.
Then he will action surge to wail on it 2 more times.
Go for it.
As he slams the head in the ground, he stands on top of the head and now hits it in the neck
Okay.
for a 13.
Misses.
So as he misses,
That's per the action surge.
yeah, he hits the ground and then just drives the side of the hammer like he's putting
Okay.
right into its neck. Hopefully to like dislodge something. For a natural 20,
Nice.
which activates Crusher,
Mhm.
so
it has-
everyone else has advantage
Okay.
on their attacks until the start of Oliver's next turn. Of course, it comes on the very last one that he rolls. So that was 3 hits, 1 of which is a critical. So the first hit is 10 points of bludgeoning damage, 6 points of bludgeoning damage, and 18 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay. It is near death.
And he will use 1 use of Unwavering Mark to make this thing want to fight him.
You might have already done.
All right. It attempts to bite you. Gotta find my dice. Okay. Does a 19 hit you?
Yes.
Adrian was just playing around on it, just sees it bite Oliver in half.
Then it headbutts you with the ram's horns. And then it claws you with its claw.
I'm assuming all of them were successful.
They were all higher than the first thing. So, first thing, they
Okay.
all hit. Alright, so that would
Sorry,
be...
bud. I got plenty of HP to burn through.
2 of the attacks are going to be 21 damage,
Okay.
and the last attack
So the 2 attacks are 42 total or 21?
Gotcha, 21 total, because they were D6s, both of them, so I just combined them in one roll.
And then
Another 16 damage.
So 37.
All right. Rooney, you
I am going to maneuver around that wagon 30 feet this way.
So like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
No, like straight this
Oh,
way.
just
so
at you.
it's-
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then I'm going to. Said it was near death.
Hmm?
How far were we from the caves? When we were
We
on
s-
horse.
We still got another day at least.
Okay.
This is
this is day 2.
Yep.
And so without a horse, you've got another 5 days.
Then I'm gonna.
And without the wagon and horses.
He's like answer field force.
Exit.
falling up.
Let loose 2 Eldritch Blasts.
Advantage
Mm-hmm.
One's a 20.
because this thing's been crushed.
Second one's a 20 something. So those both knock it.
You're going to have to roll piss poor.
Challenge accepted.
Yes.
On the hex, it was pretty bad, but without the hex, it's
It's gone. Which head do you want to explode?
which to explode the ramp.
Blood and viscera all over you.
It's like she likes.
She's just like as soon as she's getting ready to draw the reins tight, it just
Doesn't know her own strength, just pops her head.
like tumbles off of it. What we would have traded a horse for something that flew.
I wasn't going to listen to us.
Gross.
Okay. Now what? The wagon's in flame. A horse is dead. The other horse is freaking the fuck out.
Yeah, Russell will run up and somebody get the reins as he's going to cut it loose.
Oliver will be like, someone put out the wagon, and he'll be grabbing the reins of the horse.
And then Russell will cut the horse fully loose from the wagon.
I
Okay.
can't control her, so
I will use thaumaturgy to make it smaller as much as I can.
Can I just blow out the wings?
Yeah.
You ban it.
You-
You ban it back.
Yeah. Okay. That's what I assumed everyone would say. So, Bear will.
Is there water?
I'm it's not what as you can do. I don't think that's gonna put this down.
Well, I know it's not going to do a lot.
Save the supplies we can out of it. It's gonna just
Yeah,
burn up.
there's the same possibility. We just can't put. We weren't expecting to be.
Yeah, any
Right.
supplies we can get out of it, we'll try to salvage, and then it's done.
As he's like trying to tug on the horse and trying to calm it down, the healer's kits and the food.
Getting out whatever.
Someone make a survival.
you'll be fetching that stuff out.
Dirty 12.
At 12.
Okay. We'll make it an advantage since 2 of you went to do it. We'll go with 20. How many of those did you buy?
I think I bought 8 healer's kits, and I just wrote down shitload of rations.
Yeah, you got like 3 weeks worth of it.
For 10 to 15 people.
You saved 3 healers kits and 16 days worth of rations.
For a single person?
Yeah, I mean, it's just 2 people tossing
Yeah.
as this thing is burning.
So I'm gonna race the wagon. I got the 1 horse.
Caught it.
That's why Adrian's like, scatter from the wagon, and then I'm gonna let it.
Well, I mean, it was always going to go for a horse.
That's fair.
But fucking laser beam over there was just like,
Yeah.
fuck you, half your HP. So he's like, no,
Well,
you're
maybe if you guys had rolled better than it on your initiative, you could have killed it before it attacked the wagon.
Technically, everybody
I was
over
trying to
there,
tame it,
but everybody
so-
just scattered and didn't do anything besides you. So it's
Yeah, you're definitely the MVP here, like, because you killed it real quick. So,
I
but
kill it.
Who killed it?
Pretty killed it.
The kill's still there. Still Rooney.
You know what that doesn't go on?
Russell sometimes.
Russell's kill tap. That's why he goes for the kill steals, so he can be like, I killed this many. Like, well, how many did you do the most damage to? Cool.
Is my crossbow bolts fuck?
I mean, you can roll. That'll be survival.
Can someone help me pull whatever out of this made that fire come out?
Yeah.
Which head exploded? Oh, yeah, the ring. Russell will also try to get his 3 arrows.
17.
You get yours. Survival.
11.
You get 1.
does this have a scorpion's tail?
No.
It's a tail, just a tail. There's a snake.
Picture makes it look like a dragon tail.
Pig.
What's that actual?
Oh, pigtails.
What did everybody ask me? Somebody asked me a question. I was going to. Oh, the dragon's head. What makes that?
Russell, if possible, will attempt to help extract that.
And can I make a case for a medicine check
For what?
for extracting?
If you need me to point that out to you with an arcane, just let me know.
No, I'm gonna say this is a multiple creatures put together by like evil magics. I don't think it's gonna serve you well.
Okay.
If you would.
Maybe if it's a single creature, I might give it to you. But
I need to.
This is
sense on
Dr.
everything
Frankenstein.
because I'm not good at survival and I'm not good at Arcana.
Can I do an arcana to help at least point them to, like, you want to cut right there? It's gonna, or like, it has to start there at least.
roll an Arcana.
Hmm. 15.
You save him from wasting some time. There's nothing that causes it.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever evil magic makes this thing, when it's channeled through that head, shoots fire.
Okay.
It's not like
You're probably not going to find like a sac or a gland or something in there. This thing is an amalgamation, and that's or an abomination, whatever you want to call it.
monstrosity.
Monstrosity, some would say.
You don't think there's anything useful?
I never said that. Just nothing's going to make fire the way that you want.
Gotcha.
Not like we did with the Arcanophage or anything like that.
After getting his arrow, looking at the piece, being told, nah, he's just gonna walk over to the side of the road and sit down. Do second.
What do you think we could pull from this?
Well,
It's tasty.
scales, teeth, wings,
Horn.
horn.
Has Oliver been able to calm down the horse?
And wait, Millie. Yeah.
So basically, whatever you would take off of a normal like monster
Yeah.
that you would want to like trophy-esque type thing, or make into weapons or armor. Have you gotten your half plate yet? Does this have enough scales to us to try to talk a certain
No.
deity into
14.
getting you some like +1 scale mail or something?
Does it look like I could fit in the dragon part?
And what was y'all's? All that it is, all the scales are the head and the neck, like the back of the neck, and then a little bit of the tail. The rest of its body is a lion. So, and technically its butt is a ram. So,
Amy and mine. So that's actually the part I want.
which one?
It's a different lion.
Yeah, it looks.
Is there a thorn in his paw?
Also a different lion.
You more than welcome to check. Y'all do anything with the body?
I'm gonna take some of those teeth.
Okay.
Is its heart still intact? They were gonna have the heart of a lion.
You gotta eat it.
Gain its strength.
Figure the lion heart.
That's it. Could you imagine? It's just like
With your Arcana page, you know that before you go eating horns.
wait a minute. Wait. You said one head is a lion?
Mhm.
Can you help me out for something? When you're feeling a little better?
So I'm just thinking he's gonna go to the doctor later and be like, "Do I have the strength of a lion?" And it's like, "No, you've got worms."
No. Bear wants to take. So remember Luna Lovegood's outfit?
Okay.
Luna Lovegood's outfit where it's the head of a lion and she's like in the mouth. Bear's like, I can get something like that. It's the head of a lion and its mouth not like this.
Gifted with demonic cruelty, the Chimera serves as a grim reminder of what happens when demon priests and princes find their way into the material plane.
Perfect. That's me.
Roll survival. Let's see how long it takes you to get teeth out.
Are you trying to start up the lion's head?
It would be fun, but
So take a
you may have some
That
assistance.
is a dirty 20.
And
With
we'll
the
say, like,
assistance.
20, 30 minutes. It's negligible to impacting your travel time.
Oliver is while they're working on it, like figuring out what this thing was and if there's anything useful, is like attaching the supplies to the horse to smoke that they were able to salvage. So they're ready to travel when everyone kind of catches their breath.
Okay.
You alright?
Well, this sucked.
I don't think much more of this adventure is going to get like much better.
Nope. This is just a preamble. So
Yeah, the healer just walks up and heals you for 24.
How in the
Did you
world do you
happen to
know
look
the
at-
word
and just see
preamble?
exactly what I needed.
No, I rolled
I hang out around you.
3d8 and it was
I'm
12.
impressed.
And he
That
has-
gets me exactly to max.
Nice.
That's perfect.
Is that a prayer of healing?
No, the healer just dumps 3 cure wounds into him.
Understood.
Do we have a map? No one got a map.
No, I know where I'm going.
In the words of a
So if you
famous
guys were fucked.
adventure, I'm the map.
Um,
Then they all just follow the
What was that
road.
from?
You know where that's from.
Russell puts his
Oh,
hand
maybe
on
not.
Grover's shoulder.
Imhotep. The mummy.
Yeah.
oh yeah.
Got you back.
I'll have your back after the bites.
So are we.
Well, do we know the town?
Yeah, Mirabar.
We don't have that kind of time.
We need a horse.
We need a horse for.
More horses. Something.
Oh, you're just saying a mode of transportation.
Yeah.
You are about, well, no, you would know this. You're about walking 2 days out from a town called Long Saddle. You may find a horse there.
I mean,
Sounds like we might find a horse there.
With a very long saddle.
Well, look, if it's long saddle, the horse is going to be 4 people deep, like a stretch limo.
You could probably make it in a day and a half if you pushed it.
We go to a tourist spot and get some tandem horses.
that's an image.
They got 6 legs.
We're not far from Long Saddle. If you guys are okay to push, I gotta wrap. I'm bleeding still, but
Do you think it's better that we go there? Or. keep
I mean
pushing
it's
this
on the
way?
way. All right.
He'll also go up and heal you, but he says he wants to keep some in reserve. He gets you for 10 HP.
Nice.
Alright. Are y'all just going to do normal travel, push the night, try to make it there in a day and a half, or?
Adrian will actually be moving quickly, so she seemed pretty determined. So a day and a half, ideally.
Yeah, Russell's cool with that.
Yeah, Oliver and Mud would be willing to huff it to get to Long Saddle.
And they were doing the same thing up in the air, scouting ahead a little bit.
Okay. If you guys can all roll me, because you'll have to travel through the night, Constitution saving throws. Anything below a 12 or something.
I got exactly 12.
You good.
Make con save.
18.
6.
You have one level of exhaustion.
Is it in your speed tab or your disadvantage on checks?
Could Adrian ride the one horse?
Or could I carry her?
Yeah, Oliver could. One-handed.
No. Not
Burning
right.
If we find that she's getting tired, we could make what the hell's the thing where they take 2 sticks and put like a bag on it, just drag somebody. A what? Yeah, a stretcher. There you go.
This level of tired is where it starts affecting your concentration. It doesn't matter if she's just imagine you guys not sleeping and showing up to work.
I will.
Alright. Somebody roll me a d20.
Nine.
Nine-headed hydra.
What's with everything with all the heads?
You see a patrol of 6 lancers and their sergeants, so 7 people total, come up to you and ask if everything's alright. Has there been any trouble? It just looks like a standard patrol. It's been long enough that you guys are fairly healed. You might show signs of damage or blood or whatever on your clothes, so yeah. How's it going, guys? It's awfully late to be traveling. Is everything alright?
Well, there's a dead monster back there.
Jive a monster.
And a broken heart.
Oliver's not stopping, so if they want to talk, they'll walk.
Hold on.
We're in quite a hurry. His family is in danger. We need to get.
Roll a persuasion.
I got 15.
Okay. Basically, he'll just say, "It's just gonna take a second. Was any injured and help her back?"
We were injured, but I think we're mostly okay. What? We've been moving pretty fast. About a half day back, we lost a horse and a wagon full of supplies that we were taking.
I mean, they don't really have anything to give you, but they will say, "Good luck. We'll head on our way. If you get stopped by someone else, tell them that someone don't know the name.
Sinclair. Oh, sorry.
Sinclair.
Clancy. Near.
Tell them that Sergeant Clancy vouches for you. That'll keep you from getting stopped too often.
Tom?
Is there a place? I believe the nearest town is Long Saddle. Is there a place for us to get horses or transportation there.
Yeah, I mean it's a decent sized town. You should be able to stay the night if you need to. There's I don't know if you'll necessarily find a wagon, but there's plenty of horses.
Any local bounties on Chimera?
No. No, we thank you for your service.
I mean, enough where dropping the name Clancy may get us a discount.
Sadly, it's like a hamlet size, decent sized village, and they're not very fond of us.
Well, they might. We'll try to
But-
put back on what.
Now that I've looked up Long Saddle, he does tell you that there might be a court or two.
We're going to try to think back on what he recalls from Long Saddle. Disposition of the people.
So it's Lord Alliance has a heavy presence there. It's about probably 23 to 28 buildings. It is kind of a way station town on the way to Yortor, so you know there are places to stay, there are traveling supplies, things like that. Are you going to be able to get decked out like you did at Yortor? Probably not, but you can reprovision here.
Okay.
Okay. Anything else? Because if not, they're going to move on. And we'll say you'll make it to Long Saddle. That's what we're going to call it for the night.
Oliver doesn't have anything else to say.
If you guys want to do just the shopping beforehand, horses are 75 gold, carts 35 gold.
Fletcher in town.
There's a Fletcher in town. You can
Oliver
place
has
those.
4 gold. So,
Well, I think we should
I'll throw
try to pool.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'll throw 30 in for something.
Yeah, I got some gold. Y'all need some.
so is day 3 arrive at Long Saddle?
If you guys can refill with the horses and the carts, y'all can be there in another 2 to 3 days. If not, you're going to be there in another 4 days.
Depending on the cost, Russell should be able to help.
So like I said, you got 1 horse, so to replace the horse at 75, to replace the carts 35. You got your motor travel back. Depending on the number of supplies you want to recost, that's what I'll do.
Yeah.
Let me roll a d10 to see how many healer kits they have.
Russell will do the 110 for the horse and cart.
They have 5 healers kits, which is 5 gold apiece if you guys want to do that or not.
Russell, that all it's
You also know Mirabar is a fairly decent town. Like, it's not a hamlet, it's not like the size of Yortor, but it's like, this is Greenbrier, Mirabar is Hendersonville, Yortor is Nashville.
Yep.
So, in size.
I would like to get a map.
A map?
Large.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why would you need that?
one of the uncolored ones so you can fill it where you go.
Yes.
Let's see what's good to go.
No, we should keep our map in the brain if somebody made it.
Let's see what's good to go.
Sounds so gruesome.
What's fun is I had 8, he was down to 3, and now I'm back at 8.
I'll say a map because this is olden days. Takes quite a bit of work to make